Have you ever felt, what's the words I'm looking for? I think I wrote them down. One with the machine. Welcome back to Road Reality. That's going to be today's topic of discussion as I put my hat back on properly so I don't blind myself. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. I am having a wonderful day. I'm out on my 24 Road Glide. Yeah, there she is. Beautiful bike, not flawless, but I have been able to ride a lot more recently, a lot more frequently, and it's really changed some things up here for me. So let's get on a bike and ride. I hope you enjoy. And look, I got over 3,000 miles on the old girl now. Old girl's relative. And how's your day going out there in YouTube land? Leave me a comment below. My day is going well, my goodness. But this has been on my mind for a while now. I mean, I bought this bike, and anybody that's been following the channel for a while knows that, well, two things really. They know that I had some yips on the street glide, and then I bought this bike, and it was colder than you know what, and not exactly reliable, and I still haven't gotten the brakes fixed. So it's not flawless. It has not been the perfect ownership experience. But in the last 3,000 miles, I have hit a new level of confidence and comfortability, it's a technical term, don't look it up, on my 24 Road Glide that heretofore was unknown to me since I had my Vaquero. Years ago, I had a 2016 Kawasaki Vaquero, and I wrecked it, and I never got comfortable after that. But on the street glide, I felt pretty good until things didn't feel good. And then on the Road Glide, well, it has brought me back to better than street glide levels and pre-accident Vaquero levels. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I am very confident in, it's hard to put into words, but I do a thing on the bike and the bike responds the way I know it should. And so it's a trust thing. It's like trust fall, but without the falling thing. Like if you watch my last few videos, I go around the traffic circles in second gear and I'm using the friction zone. And it's not just a gross, okay, I trust the bike not to drop me on my head thing. It's, you know what? I can lean the bike more. I can corner harder. I can come to a stop sign and not get run over. They still haven't fixed the gravel here. We got to get up. Okay, they're going to go. We're not in a hurry, no. Woo, haha, see? Yeah. So I'm more apt to throw this bike into a corner or toss it gently like a throw pillow than I was on the street glide. It just makes me feel better. This bike fits me better. And I understand that. I have gotten the same sentiment from other riders. And there's one in particular who will remain unnamed because I don't know if they want to be named in this regard. But he's a friend of mine, and he recently switched bikes, and he's had the same experience on his new bike. So congratulations to both of us. But it's really been the last few days because this is post-Labor Day weekend, and I spent a fair bit of time on the bike this weekend. And I became one with the machine. I have a thought and I'm like, yep, we're gonna do the thing. And the bike says, yep, I got you, we're doing the thing. Yeah, let's go down that way. There's gravel there. There we go. Like, I took that. I looked down briefly, 27, 28 miles an hour. Then I outshifted. And that was super comfortable. Like, I never took an intersection, especially that one, that fast on the street glide. And I understand that overconfidence can get a rider into all sorts of trouble, but at the same time, I feel confident to do the thing. And that is a huge weight off my cranium, the old noggin, the peanut, the cashew, the memory banks. Coffee. To keep the neural network running at high speed, baby. I gotta have the coffee. So, if you've been watching my videos, I wanna know if you ever noticed that my average speed has gone up the longer I ride this road glide. And I think it comes down to a number of things, but one of which is the repetition, the muscle memory. And having been able to ride more recently, I've been able to get the reps in and build up the trust with the bike that it's going to do what I want it to do. If I push on the bars, it goes left. Push on the bars, it goes right. Push on the brakes, it's going to go vibrate. Not good. Still have to have that fixed. It's a small issue. Point of fact, the Street Glide Special every 5K warped the front rotors. It did, and I just rode with it. I don't even think I ever mentioned it. But I am on a whole new plane of existence in motorcycling with this bike. It is an eye-opening experience that I just want to share with everybody, because I found a bike that fits me better than what I thought was my dream bike, and now I'm much happier on the dream bike. Like, that's awesome. I don't know what it is about the fixed fairing, leaning with the bike and not leaning with the steering, and the handlebars being disconnected. I mean, I rode a Rushmore Generation Road Glide literally an hour after I rode a Street Glide, and I wasn't a huge fan. I did not like how that bike handled, but I rode this one, and it was a very expensive test ride. And we all know how that one turned out. Brrr, engine braking. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. I'm going to be here a while.
41.5 seconds later.
Whew. It was like an eternity waiting at the stop sign. Ah! But I have literally become one with the machine. And it's like, it's such a tuning fork off in your shorts. And I want to know from you, if you're one of those kind of people that can throw a leg over any bike and ride it like to its limit in a few miles. I apparently am not one of those people. I am a very cautious rider. I am one that does not take many chances, and I don't ride hard. And I ride as much as I can, but it's honestly not enough. I'd love to ride 2-3 times as much more. Yeah, words. Concert hall. Oh, that was a good one, a 3-rever. But having the confidence in the bike and then building it up over time, I do want to know from you if that's something that takes you time, or if it's like instantaneous, I get on the thing and I'm good to go. It took me a while. I got this thing dialed in, right? I spent the winter adding parts, and honestly, the saddlebag guards added some comfort, because if I practice my slow speed stuff and I drop the bike, it generally won't slide on painted parts, just the chrome bits that are easily replaceable. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's a load off my brain, right? But things like this windshield, and then recently figuring out that the vent really does something and helps on the highway, like, that's cool. And yeah, that's about, well, I guess the Memphis Shades handguards, those are another comfort mod I added. But those are less about personalizing the bike for the rider triangle and more personalizing it for comfort. Adjusting the handlebars, that's something that adjusts the rider triangle. And I mean to tell you, I'm still patting myself on the back for dialing that one in on the first try. Am I clear here? I can't see a thing. The mottled sunlight is blinding me. So it has been really refreshing to be out on the bike and just enjoying the experience 100%, no second thoughts. And I really do think it comes down to a lot of repetition. You know, it's like anything else. The more you practice the proper techniques, the better you get. Let's pull over. Woo. And I'm going to leave it in third gear. Look at that sun. How pretty. Okay, neutral, turn the bike off. I'm not going to stop recording. Got the Aero 13 over here. Did you see my video on it? It's nice. It's working really well. Spot on. I just about don't even have to sync my footage anymore. The 12 and the 13 are like linked up with the remote. I don't know if you saw that, but it's there. It's working very well for me. Not a GoPro commercial. Photo mode. Let's just take a picture. Click. There's that windshield I was talking about. Click. Now it is just about harvest time. So, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you know what I need? I need a picture for my banner. Yeah, my channel banner. So we're gonna drop down and get one right there. We can get even lower. Oh, that's a cool shot. And this is how John gets run over. Yeah, cool shots. And we're off again. Had to navigate the walker over there. Don't ride off the road, John. Everybody wanted to drive in my lane, go around the walker. I ain't about that life. I'm about the road glide nation. Road glide or no glide. I kind of feel bad for saying street glide or no glide for so many years until I saw the light. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. And honestly, like, I have a bucket list of bikes that I would love to ride at some point. I don't know that I would buy any of them, but the Goldwing is on that list. The K1600 from BMW, the one with the tour pack on it. Basically big baggers. I like big baggers and I cannot lie. I've used that line before, not gonna do it again. The problem is, I guess I kind of count as a Harley fanboy now. Like, I bought into the whole t-shirt and poker chip lifestyle. Could I ditch that? I have no idea. I also want to know, side question for my long watchers, people that watch the whole video, what the heck is it with Honda and BMW and the other makes that they don't have like a t-shirt line and collectibles at the dealership and stuff? I think that sells a lot of merch for Harley, makes them a lot of money. And it is an untapped market that the other makes could potentially get into, which I think would be a good thing for everybody. I mean, I see Harley tattoos on people, but not Honda tattoos. Why is that? Anyway, I'm just out here loving my road glide. I have rambled on far too long. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your time today. Hopefully I covered everything. If not, oh well, moving on. Don't forget your 2 mantras and go check out this video next. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's finding a bike that fits your style and buying it and riding it. Bye! Oh, I almost didn't downshift in time.